You ever think you're the shittiest human being on the planet? Like you look at yourself every morning in the mirror, just start spitting and like, hitting your own reflection, and punching yourself in the face and be like, "You're evil. You're evil. That's why your uncle molested you and made you perform favors for him with little candies, and that's why your grandmother beat you with a hot stick, not just a regular stick. She set it on fire, and then she beat you with it while it was on fire because you're a horrible person." Okay, maybe that's just me, but basically, you ever think you're a really bad person, and then you see somebody who's a real piece of shit, like the biggest piece of garbage you're ever going to meet in your life. Well, you know who I'm talking about because you know the thumbnail. George Zimmerman. Didn't we leave him like a couple of years back acting the ass? This guy is okay. For those of you who don't know, for those of you who are in a coma or on a different planet or in a time portal and you couldn't, be kept abreast of the latest news, George Zimmerman is a Hispanic man who thinks he's white. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. He's a Hispanic guy who thinks he's white. He loves white people. He loves to kiss white people's butts. He wants the white man to love him more than anything on the planet. And so far they do, because he's been a good Hispanic. He's on their side type of Hispanic. Fucking sellout Hispanic. That's what the fuck his ass is. Better watch my language because, YouTube now is cracking down. So, yeah. And so there was a kid, Trayvon Martin, who was walking home at night, eating Skittles, went to get a Snapple or something like that. And this guy decides he's neighborhood cop. I don't even think it was his neighborhood. Starts following this kid around. He's calling the police saying, yeah, I got a weird guy here. Looks suspicious, black. Yeah, he's acting kind of suspicious. He's acting black. Yeah, I think we should, maybe I should get some backup here. And the cops are like, oh my God, this guy again. He thinks, listen, don't follow him. We'll look at it. Don't follow him. Okay, but did I mention he's black? Because I think you need to know he's black. He's blacker than black. I mean, I can tell by his hair and everything. He is black. And he's walking in a neighborhood, and I think he's drinking something. I don't know what it is, but it's probably malt liquor. You know how they are. So the cops tell him, fuck it, leave him alone, stay away from him. All right. So that goes on, and then all of a sudden, this motherfucker decides that he's gonna, confront him or ask him why he's in the neighborhood or some bullshit, like it's any of his fucking business anyway. And of course, the teenager gets mad. And a fight ensues. He says that he attacked him. I would have attacked you too if I was 16, 17 years old. You wouldn't have wanted to meet me and started following me around. I would have been like eating my, chips or drinking my pop or whatever. But where's this asshole following me? I would have told him. I would have said, stop following me. You keep following me, I'm gonna kick your ass if you keep following me. I'm gonna kick it. I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna kick the brown off your skin. I swear to God. Don't mess with me, Mexican. Anyway, I got Latino in me. You can't say anything. Italian, whatever, same thing, right? I don't care. But yeah, listen, motherfucker, stop it. Stop following me around. No. So then that struggle ensues. He ends up just shooting him. Because that's what you do. He got punched in the face. He got mad. He shot him. He killed an innocent black teenager for just walking around a neighborhood. Okay? You think he would have been convicted for that shit. You would think they would have listed the stupid jury who must have been out of their mind. What the hell? Most racist, or I just think the dumbest jury ever. Did they get a bunch of people with Alzheimer's for the jury? Like, Who's the defendant again? Who's the plaintiff? Where are we? What's my name? Huh? Judge? What judge? What's a judge? I forgot. Is this a pen? Is this a pen or is this a magic flute I can play? Like just a bunch of Alzheimer's people who didn't know and couldn't, discern right from wrong. Because they set this fucker free. Okay? They set him free, which blew me away. Like, okay, you got away with murder. You're in the OJ club. You got away with it. All right? You got away with being a human piece of garbage. You think you would just leave it there. What did he start to do after that? Starts to get road rage incidents, starts beating his girlfriend, allegedly. Then he starts auctioning off, I think, the gun or signing guns or something at gun shows for rednecks who really want to feel good about, being racist. Because why else would you buy a gun from this guy? Why else would you buy a gun from this guy? And with his signature on it? What could it possibly mean to you other than, hey, he got away killing a black teenager. I want his autograph so we can start doing the same. I'm telling you. This is why everybody doesn't like rednecks. This is why everybody, and not all rednecks, but the majority of you. I have a brother who's a redneck. Trust me like that. Because you're dumb. You're dumb. You like being dumb. You're happy being dumb. You don't want to read anything. You don't want to listen to common sense about everything. Listen, I'm not a, cafe sipping, latte drinking, guitar playing lefty hippie. Don't get me wrong. I'm right in the middle. But this is just, common sense is common sense, right? Okay, I'm a Starbucks drinker though, so maybe I'm a little stupid. So, when you think you can get any lower than, selling his autograph and shit at gun conventions, I swear to God, you know what I wish? I wish that those I'm going to say something really bad. It'll get me kicked off here, but you know what I'm thinking. Something up a certain orifice and yeah, I'm just saying, whatever, it could be anything. Could be a party popper. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. So, can't get any more heinous, right? And then I read Twitter and I'm proven wrong. I'm proven I'm not the biggest piece of shit that I think I am. I'm proven that, probably most people who've killed people aren't as big a piece of shit as this guy. He is suing Trayvon Martin's family, and I think his attorneys too, I think for defamation of character and for stress. For stress. And for defaming him. He's suing the family that lost their kid. Why don't we do one better? Why don't you sue them for the bullets that you used? You should. I mean, it'd be like, listen, I spent about, how many times you shoot him? Once or twice? Well, shit. Well, I spent like a good bullet or two on him. And by the way, let's go further. I want my money back for the bullets. But further than that, let's go. Did he get scuffed up in the fight when the kid was kicking his ass as he rightfully should have? Be like, listen, I was wearing a really cheap polo I got from the thrift store, but don't tell anybody, and some pants. I'm going to want the money for those too because, I killed your kid and all that, but he messed up. He fucked up my gear. He fucked up what I was wearing. I have scuff marks. I have stains that I can't get out. There's no words. There's absolutely no words for this shit. What a piece of garbage. You piece of crap. Listen, I hope he sees this someday. Listen, Zimmerman, let me tell you something right now, Zimmerman. All the white people love you right now because you're dancing for them. They love you. But let me tell you something right now. If you went walking in the wrong neighborhood, in the wrong upper class white neighborhood with your brown butt, do you think you'd have a good time? I don't think they'd be. It's Zimmy. It's Zimmerman. Mr. Zimmy, I love him. Come in. We're having dinner. Come on in. I don't think so. I think all eyes would be on you. And I think something very similar could happen to your ass if you weren't careful. You, as a man with brown skin, should understand better than anybody that you shouldn't profile somebody in the middle of the night, let alone kill somebody who wasn't doing anything to you. You're a nut. You're a freaking psycho. That's why your girlfriends leave you. What bitch is so desperate she has to date him? I want to meet this chick. What kind of low self-esteem having, lonely, was she morbidly obese and she has vaginal issues, which she secretes really horrible stinking fluid and she can't find anybody else? What? This piece of garbage is suing the family. Haven't they been through enough? You killed their kid. Couldn't be me. I'm telling you right now, I would so be in jail. Oh, what's going on? Yeah, the guy killed my kid. Yeah, I know he was selling guns at shows and, being all proud of it and signing autographs. Yeah. No, I already got arrested for beating the holy hell out of him with a dildo. Why a dildo? Because I assumed, who's he going to call the police and say, listen, I got beaten by the guy whose son I killed. With what? Something that bruised me really hard. It was a dildo. Hello? It's me, Zimmerman. Hello? Oh, that's why. So what's going on now? Oh, he's going to sue me. Oh, really? Okay. And for what? For emotional? Well, of course he's going to sue me for emotional distress. How about I get him a foot rub too while I'm at it? He must need a shock Rizaline. How about some really deep breathing? I'll buy him a year's classes worth of yoga. How about that? Because maybe he can center himself. Hold on right now. I have to go get a couple of sharp items, some lube, some rope, and a clown mask and one of those clown beeping noses. Don't ask why, it's a fetish. And then I have some place to go and someone to visit. Are you freaking kidding me right now, you idiot? I swear to God. How dumb are you? And then his dumb brother gets on the phone. Did you see his dumb brother got on Dr. Phil or something, was defending him, or CNN? I forgot what it was, but back when this all happens, well, he was scared for his life and everything. You're a stupid ass too. You should have just shut the fuck up. You should have sat down, had a nice hot cup of shut the fuck up with a side of don't say anything and a little cream of be quiet idiot on top, just all blended together. Sip that shit and shut the fuck up. Just have your cup of shut the fuck up and don't say anything. Your dumb ass had to show your whole family's freaking stupid. I swear, was there some weird science experiment when they were born? Did they impregnate his mother with I don't know, retarded horse semen or something like that? And then just well, let's see if it gels and goes together. Mexicans and horse semen. I don't know. We're being funded by the government to do nonsense shit. Is that what happened? Because then maybe I understand that, the mental, disabilities that are going on with these people. They can talk fine. They can dress well. They can speak eloquently. They don't just sit there and pick their own snot and wipe it on their face. I mean, what the hell? The brother should be ashamed of himself too. You should just shut your damn mouth. Because you're defending your brother, right? If your brother had been the one walking through a really, let's say, white neighborhood, let's just say white neighborhood, upper class neighborhood, some white guy had come out there and done exactly what he had done to Trayvon Martin, how would your ass feel? You'd be on CNN for a different reason, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Nacho? Yes, you would have, okay? Garbage. So on a lighter note, I'm making a video now for JBTV2 for a throwback TV show review. I was just reminded of the show the other day because I saw it, and I remember why I love this twisted, weird, dramatic, maybe it was girly, but I didn't care, I don't think so, show. You're gonna love it. Head on over to JBTV2 after this. As soon as it's up. It'll be up soon.